Any of you curious about where I've been working for the past couple months? Because you may have noticed I have a studio or something. Want a tour? So originally when you walk in you might say, oh, wait a minute, it's just a bedroom. Well, I think it helps to turn the camera around. Let's change angles. Oh, that looks a little better. So, yeah, pretty much on this half of the room that I'm currently standing in, it's pretty much just where I sleep because I sleep where I work. So if you guys remember the chair where I just sat down and did my talks, this is where I do it. And this is because it's where the background is sort of interesting versus just a single wall of blue or a single wall of white. I tried to make it interesting in here, but simple enough where it's easy to paint. So we put the chair in here, and this is where I sit when I'm talking about things. Not to mention, I'm trying to think of what to talk about next. Should I do the Galaxy Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra, or should I do the new Pixel 4a? Leave a comment below. But of course, there's not much to be done here other than sit and record. And often when I'm doing that, you'll notice I'm sitting with either my iPhone or my MacBook. Now it's going to be my MacBook most of the time because I'm using my iPhone to record, and that means I don't have it in hand. So I use my MacBook to read off the script. And because nothing else really happens here other than just filming every now and then, it's certainly more interesting set. As you can see, my desk has changed, like, I don't know, a lot. Let's see what we got here. We got a new computer on the desk, as you guys may have known already from my previous videos. The wireless charger now is functional because I have a wireless charging capable device. And my MacBook has not been used as much as it has been lately, but I still use it. Alright, well, shall we talk about what's changed? So this time I actually have a more dedicated background of sorts. It's on the top shelves. So, well, yes, this is still just my container for my lens cleaners and my glasses. This is my Lego iPhone 10 that I had made when the iPhone 10 came out because when it came out, I absolutely loved the design and I wanted to build a version for myself. This is my pencil and pen mug where I keep all my pencils and pens, if it's obvious enough. I also keep my iPhone XS Max box right here on display to show I'm a proud iPhone owner. I also have a couple other boxes here where I have my iPhone 5C. It's still broken. If you take a look in there, still broken. My iPod Touch box, but the iPod Touch is currently on my alarm clock stand over there. I also still have my tablet box, and even though I don't have this phone anymore, my mom has it, I still keep the box on my desk for display. And as you can see, the rest of what's on here is mainly junk. I also have this keyboard here that I want to use with my iMac, except there's a problem. The wireless card in my iMac is so old that it can't even detect this thing. So, depending on whether I spend $90 or not, I might be able to upgrade the card so I can use this thing as my keyboard, and I want to because I really do not like this keyboard because first of all, it's a Windows keyboard and it's also mechanical where the keys have a lot of travel. I like low travel keyboards because that's where I type the fastest. And it would be nice to have correct hotkeys versus this Windows key, which is not the command key. This keyboard does have the correct keys, but I can't pair it. So, guess I'll have to wait to upgrade the wireless card before that happens. This is also my new mouse, which it does have Bluetooth, but it's also got two different dongles. It's got a regular USB-A dongle and a USB-C dongle, as well as Bluetooth. I can switch it by that button. And I wanted to use Bluetooth with this thing on here, but again, same problem. The wireless card is so old that it can't detect this thing. So I end up having to use the USB dongle, and I want to do the Bluetooth accessory so that way I can free up 2 of my USB ports, and that's because I only have 3 that are usable. Technically I have 4, but one of them is dead, so I need to make as I need to keep my USB ports as open as possible. My wireless charger, like I mentioned. I also have my Type-C cable for, used to be my Samsung A50, but now it's pretty much just for if I bring my Samsung tablet down or if I need to charge my earbuds, since those have a Type-C plug on them. The wireless charger, which I set my iPhone on. I also have my earbuds, which I barely even use just because of the portless challenge. And then we have the main star of the show, the iMac. And yes, this is actually what I have been using to edit my videos. I've actually edited the whole memory upgrade video on this iMac. And guess what? This video you are currently watching is also being edited on this iMac. But other than that, I pretty much still swivel in my chair. I sit in that one to film a couple of videos, and because I've done some projects here, I have my own set background, and I still keep the MacBook here, and I do use it still. It's not like it's just sitting and collecting dust. I still use this thing. And the desk is still a huge mess, as it always is. I don't think this is ever gonna get clean unless I get a new desk, which I really hope I do. And I also have one more update. The studio that you see here, oh my goodness, I can't stop moving around because guess what? I'm preparing to leave this room in a few months, which means the desk is moving, the iMac is moving. Yep, the studio you see here, it's not even gonna last. But there is one pro to leaving this room for a better studio. I'm about to get about, let me take a look. Yeah, actually double the amount of space in here. So that means I got plenty of room for a desk. I can actually fit a keyboard, a music set. I can also find a dedicated spot on the wall for a blue screen. And oh, I actually forgot to mention that blue wall over there you see, that's actually where I do my blue screens. And if you haven't seen it, I made other videos for other projects for other people, but I have tried to make it as professional as I can, and unfortunately I still can't get the lighting right. Something keeps going wrong and I don't know what, but I still can't get the lighting right. I need like studio lights in order to get it right. But that's where I do my blue screens, and where I won't do them for long, so yep, I'm moving around again. But that won't be for a couple months, because at the moment there's like 0 floor up there. It's just bare wood, and I am not walking on bare wood. This is the studio. Random Alpha, signing out.